What's up, guys? Justin McDaniels back here with another video. We've got another top 10 video for you guys today, and in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 defensemen in the NHL this upcoming season who I think are going to be the top 10 performers on the back end for their respective teams. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're looking to grow to 750 subscribers before New Year's this upcoming year. So if you like anything hockey, we're going to be doing videos all season long. Big announcement coming up on Sunday for the channel for this upcoming season. So stick around for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and break down my top 10 defensemen for this upcoming NHL season. It was a tough one for me at number 10, comparing stats from last year and what I think they're going to do this upcoming season. But at number 10, I've got Morgan Rielly of the Toronto Maple Leafs. He finished last year off with 10 goals, 58 assists for 68 points total. He was a plus 16 as well. I expect him to take another step forward and be that brick wall slash offensive threat on the back end for the Maple Leafs this upcoming season and playing some power play 1 minutes. I think the points will be around the same mark, 63 to 70, plus 15 or higher for him. So I keep him at number 10, but who knows, he might bump up as the year goes on. But moving on to number 9. At number 9 for me, I've got Aaron Ekblad of the Florida Panthers. And the big reason for this is he's coming off of an injury. He had a solid year last year until he got hurt. He had 15 goals, 42 assists for 57 points total. He was plus 38, which was amazing stats for him, but a lot of lost pieces off of last year's team. They brought in some good new faces, but I'm going to be interested to see how that back end holds up without Mackenzie Weegar and basically Ekblad being the go-to guy. It'll be interesting to see if he can fill those shoes and take the Florida Panthers to that next step, or at least where they were last year, because they can't get much better in the regular season. But that is Aaron Ekblad at number 9. At number 8, we've got Kris Letang of the Pittsburgh Penguins. He finished off the year 10 goals, 58 assists for 68 points. He was sitting at plus 20. Not too bad for an old man. Kris Letang coming in with a solid, strong Pittsburgh squad, bolstered back end, very good power play. I expect him to be around that 68 to 75 point range, around the plus 20 to 25. Expect Letang to have a very solid season for the Pittsburgh Penguins as they look to make a deep run in the playoffs and maybe one of their last with the core 3 and the Pittsburgh Penguins. But that's Letang at number 8. At number 7, we're going out west with Quinn Hughes of the Vancouver Canucks. He had 8 goals, 60 assists for a total of 68 points, plus 10 on the year with the Canucks. I think another season under Bruce Boudreau is going to do them well. I think the team is coming back solid, having signed a couple key pieces or re-signed a couple key pieces as well. Quinn Hughes is going to have some upped minutes. I think he's going to play even better this upcoming season. I expect 15 plus goals for him, more power play minutes, more shots on target. Expect Quinn Hughes to have a sneaky good year. At number 7 for us, Quinn Hughes and the Vancouver Canucks. At number 6, Moritz Seider of the Detroit Red Wings. It's going to be interesting to see what the Red Wings do this upcoming season, but I am high on Seider. He had 7 goals, 43 assists for 50 points last year. He was minus 9, but playing on Detroit, you can expect that. But I think a big boost this upcoming season with some great players coming in and some goaltending. I expect Seider to be around that 55 to 62 point range, and I think he might even crack the plus on the plus minus this upcoming season. But that's Seider at number 6. At number 5 for me, I've got John Carlson of the Washington Capitals. Last year, 17 goals, 54 assists for 71 points total, plus 13 on the year. Carlson plays on an unbelievable Washington squad, but they are getting older. That's one of my concerns why I don't have Carlson higher on this list, as well as some other good players on this list. But I expect another good season out of Carlson. I don't know if he's going to get 70 points, but I think anywhere from 60 to 70 and around that 10 to 15 plus range, Carlson's going to have a solid year at number 5. Number 4 for me was a tough one. I was going back and forth with 4 and 3, but Adam Fox of the New York Rangers is number 4 for me on this list. 11 goals, 63 assists for 74 points total, plus 18 for his stats last year. I think the Rangers are going to take a little bit of a step back, and I don't think Fox is going to have as many opportunities and points on the board this year. I don't think he cracks 70. He'll be around that 60 to 68 point range, I think, this upcoming year. As long as he can stay healthy, he is still a top 5 defenseman in this league. So we've got Adam Fox at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we've got Roman Josi of the Nashville Predators. Last year, 23 goals, 73 assists for 96 points, plus 13 on the year. Probably his best season he has ever had in might be his best season he ever will have. He is a top 3 defenseman in the league. He's elite goal scoring and very solid on the back end. I think Nashville is a little bit better of a team. They got a couple players who's starting to figure it out down there with Duchesne, Johansson, and Forsberg. You've got some other guys in there, some young guys as well for the squad. I think the Preds are going to be in it, which is why I think Josi will be up there in points. I don't think he's going to have 90. He might get around 85 to 88 points this year, but I expect a big boost in his plus minus, maybe even getting to 20 with solid goaltending and a better squad. So that's Roman Josi at number 3. At number 2, we've got Victor Hedman of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 20 goals, 65 assists for 85 points last year, plus 26 on a solid and deep Tampa Bay Lightning team. Have got the best goalie in the league. They've got a solid defense. They're starting to lose a little bit of their depth up front in the forward position, but I expect the Lightning to be there with their top 6 forwards, pushing for the playoffs and a solid spot in those playoffs. And Victor Hedman is going to lead the way on the back end now that Ryan McDonough is gone. More of a workload is going to be put on Hedman's shoulders, which I think he will be able to perform well. I think he honestly might get around that 85-point mark again this upcoming season. I expect an even higher plus-minus mark at least 30 for Victor Hedman. So we've got him at number 2. And at number 1, we've got the Stanley Cup champion Cale Makar of the Colorado Avalanche. 28 goals, 58 assists for 86 points, but a staggering plus 48 on the plus minus. Absolutely crazy, but he does play for an amazing team. They are stacked on the back end, stack up front. Goaltending might be a question mark this year, so I think that plus minus will be down a little bit, maybe around 30 to 35 range, which is still incredibly good. Power play minutes, at least 25 plus minutes of ice time a night you can expect. I don't think 30 goals this year. I think he'll be around that 25 to 28 mark again, but I think 60 assists is definitely in the ballpark for Cale Makar. Top defenseman in the league, and he will be for a long time. And that's why we've got Cale Makar at number 1. But that's going to be it for this list today, guys. We've got one more top 10 list coming out in tomorrow's episode, so stay tuned for that. We've got the big announcement coming up on Sunday for this upcoming season, or I should say start of the season, as a little teaser for you guys. If you've made it to this point in the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're growing like crazy, and I can't thank you guys enough for the love and support you've been showing the channel. It is awesome. We're growing a great hockey community here, so let's keep that up as we head in to the regular season for the NHL. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, stay dusty.